Hi everyone, Annette here from Ask Me Decor. Welcome back, and if you're new here, thanks for joining me. So in today's video, it occurred to me that you might like to see my garden. And while I'm recovering from my surgery, I'm doing a lot of sitting in the garden. So I thought maybe I could take you around, show you where I sit, and how I'm enjoying everything the garden has to offer at this time of the year in late July. Okay, so here's the first place I like to sit. This is the swing area. It is like a little secret garden with plenty of perennials, an old gate, a stone pathway, and the swing is the highlight of the area. I did a video on how I just repainted that. Off to one side from the swing area is a little stone path that leads to the little porch on our shed. The shed was an idea that I had. I designed it, and my husband and a friend built it for us. The little porch doesn't have much decor on it, just this old bench which tells a whole lot of stories just by looking at it. On the side of the shed is a rain chain and a rain barrel. This collects all the rain off the roof of the shed so that I can water plants. I got this idea from an arboretum that we visited in North Carolina. Heading over to the vegetable garden, you can see an archway leading in there. I designed that based on 2 old posts that had to be removed from the house. I hung this quote by Audrey Hepburn on the top of the archway. It really added a nice entranceway into our tiny little vegetable garden. We didn't plant a lot this year because I knew it would be hard for me to tend to it this year. So there are some cucumbers and tomatoes and some herbs, and I am growing red beets. I grew them last year as a test crop, really enjoyed them, so I have a few more of them growing this year. But the vegetable garden is a lot of work usually, and I tried to minimize it for myself this year. Now this is another area where I really enjoy sitting and relaxing. This is the pergola coming off the back of the house. I have, again, some perennials, some hydrangeas, some hanging baskets, and a very comfortable rocker where I can sit and have a cup of tea and enjoy the mornings or the evenings. It's a nice place to relax. Here's a sign I made a couple years ago on my Cricut. The opposite side of the garden has my perennial area. Now, this is not an area where I can sit. It's just a place where I can walk past and enjoy all the blooming flowers. I can actually clip some of these flowers and bring them in the house in vases for, our dinner. I do that a lot. This old door was a perfect way to make a trellis for my climbing clematis. We took the glass out and put some chicken wire in there, and the clematis, when it was blooming, was absolutely stunning. Funny story about my Rose of Sharon. I only planted a purple one, and somehow I ended up with two. One purple and one white. I think it came from the neighbor. They lovingly donated to my garden without even knowing it.
You can just relax, rest easy, man. You know I still got your back, no matter. When it all floods in, this strong emotion, you know I'm feeling.
The grist mill in this area was another thing that I designed and had someone build. It does light up at night, and it was the perfect addition to a country home.
Walking with you all along, every ghost you saw, every bad dream, anytime you need me you can call, every rise and fall, you'll see I will do it all for you, I will, I will do it all for you, I will.
And then there's the pool area. This vintage lifeguard chair was a great find. We restored it, and there is a video about how we did all that you can go back and watch. I'm not really getting in the pool right now, but I certainly am able to sit by it and enjoy looking at it. It's a very relaxing thing to do, to sit by the pool.
Like a hurricane coast, you've seen it all. So much stormy weather, who can put you back together? Can you slow for a while?
And then there's the patio area, the star of the show, really. We spend a lot of time on our patio in the summer. We have a grill, we have a table and chairs, we do cook out, we do eat out there a lot. I have some window boxes on the windows, which are looking great this year, and some Boston ferns. I do love Boston ferns. They add a very nice southern charm to the house. I have this little fountain that adds that trickling water sound, just nice to listen to while you're sitting there. And the porch area. I do love to sit on that porch with a cup of tea or a glass of wine and just watch the whole garden go by. Then there's the area with the fireplace. This is probably the thing we enjoy most about our backyard. Almost every evening that it's possible to light a fire, we'll have one going and we will be sitting there enjoying it. Well, that's pretty much going to conclude the garden tour. I hope you enjoyed it, If you have any questions about anything you've seen here in the garden, just ask me. I really appreciate that you're watching the videos. Thank you for that. And I can't wait to see you in the next one.